Need some last-minute fantasy football advice? Then the boys at the Fade Route have you covered. Tune in every NFL Sunday to Red Light, Green Light 1, 2, 3 with D and Z. D and I give you our top 1, 2, 3 fantasy starts, or green light, and fantasy sits, or red light. That's Red Light, Green Light 1, 2, 3 every NFL Sunday during the season. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and wherever you get the Fade Route. That's Red Light, Green Light 1, 2, 3 with D and Z. Every NFL Sunday during the season. Let's run the option and give you our picks for the week. It is the option for week 14 in the NFL. And if you want to play along with us, you know what to do. Go to our Instagram page at Fade Route Podcast. Click on the link in bio. Go to our CBS Pick'em League page, also entitled The Option, and you can play along with us. The race is getting narrower between the first place lovely Rita Sanchez and D. I'm just playing out the string. I'm along for the ride, rounding out the top three. But, oh, what a race this will be. Because down the stretch we come. Thursday night, Amazon Prime. The 2-10 New England Patriots go into Pittsburgh to take on the 7-5 Pittsburgh Steelers with Mitch Trubisky under center.
Lowest over-under since 1993. It's 30. And I'm taking the under, and I'm also taking Pittsburgh.
I gotta take Pittsburgh too. All right. Even with Mitch under center, that you figure Harris and Warren have to get something going. And the Patriots, how demoralized must they be? How many weeks have they held their opponents under 10 or less? So 10 or fewer points. And they have walked away with 0 wins. No Ramondre Stevenson. No quarterback. No shot. Steelers big. In this game, 9-0 would be big. Sunday, the 5-7 Tampa Bay Buccaneers go into Atlanta to take on the 6-6 Atlanta Falcons.
Bucks.
Okay. I gotta go with the Falcons. I think they're playing well enough. Jesse Bates is doing great on defense. You know, we've had a couple of Bijan sightings.
Bijan.
So we'll see if that keeps up. Overall, I think it's time for the Falcons to take control of that division. The 6-6 Rams come east to Baltimore to take on the 9-3 Ravens.
Baltimore.
That's going to be a punch him in the mouth kind of game. That's going to be a really good defensive showdown. And it's surprising going to be a matchup of 2 stud kickers too, because the Rams just signed Mason Crosby. So it's going to be Mason Crosby against Justin Tucker. How about that?
Odell facing his old team too.
Odell facing his old team, yes. That's true. That's true. A little bit of not really a revenge game. So I got to go with the Ravens. Big day for Zay Flowers. Big day for Lamar Jackson. And they continue their ascension to the top of the AFC. The 9-3 Detroit Lions go into Soldier Field to take on the 4-8 Chicago Bears.
Lions.
Yeah. Lions put the nail in Eberflus's coffin this weekend. The 7-5 Indianapolis Colts go into Cincinnati to take on the 6-6 Cincinnati Bengals.
That's a tough one. I'm going with the Bengals. I believe in Browning.
The way he played on Monday, I can understand why he would.
Yeah, like 6 incompletions total.
Yeah. Very efficient. Very efficient. But the Jaguar defense was making him look like he was Joe Burrow out there. I don't know if the Colts are much better, but I think they're going to put up a little bit more fight than the Jags did. I'm going to take the Colts. Like, this Minshew magic carpet ride is going to continue. And don't look now, but with the injury to Trevor Lawrence, now that division is up for grabs. Don't look now. Speaking of Trevor Lawrence, the 8-4 Jacksonville Jaguars go into Cleveland to take on Joe Flacco and the 7-5 Cleveland Browns.
Oh, I'm actually going to take the Browns.
I got to take the Browns too. CJ Beathard is starting for the Jags. So, yeah. Joe Flacco is better than CJ Beathard, even at this advanced age of 39 years old. Good job, Joe. Good for you. Schwartz still has that defense going. It's going to be a long day for the Jags. The 1-11 Carolina Panthers go into the Big Easy to take on the 5-7 New Orleans Saints.
Jameis Winston playing in this one, I think. I'm taking the Saints.
Yeah. Is Olave going to play is the question. If he's
better
good to go.
Oh, yeah, he better play. He played last week.
Yeah. I know he was going in hurt, so.
Well, he had a concussion, that's all. Yeah. Brain injury, that's nothing.
Just a bruising on his brain. It's
just
fine.
a bruising of the brain.
It's all right. He's okay.
It's not like you need that or anything. Just
rub some dirt on it, walk it off.
Spit on
you're it. All right. God damn it, you're fine. You have to go with the Saints. Like, I mean, the Panthers. There's no way the Panthers are winning another game this year. You heard it here first. The 7-5 Texans go into MetLife Stadium to take on the 4-8 Jets.
I was gonna take the Jets, but now that I heard that Zach's playing, I'm taking the Texans.
You gotta take the Texans. You have to take the Texans. The Jets are done, man. They're done. They're done. All you need to know is that the Jets have the same record as the Giants, and the Giants seem to have like a breath of fresh air right now. The Jets feel stale. The Jets feel hopeless. And if they ran the fucking ball with Breece Hall, maybe they'd have a chance. Sorry, coach. I know I keep going. I know I keep harping on this, but run the fucking ball. You have no quarterback. Run the fucking ball. Soapbox down. I'm over. Texans, big. Even without Tank Dell, Texans, big.
Can you take the championship from DNZ? This year, you can play our football pick'em on CBS Sports and compete against us in the option every week. Check the link in our Instagram bio, Fade Route Podcast, for all the details and to sign up. Then tune into the Fade Route every week until the Super Bowl for updates and standings. Bring it on.
We're in the 4 o'clock hour. The 6-6 Minnesota Vikings go into Vegas to take on the 5-7 Las Vegas Raiders.
I'm gonna go with the Vegas Raiders.
They play hard for Antonio Pierce. I'm going to go with the Raiders as well. Vikings, they got some issues. Dobbs is turning over the ball a lot, and that's disconcerting. Raiders are going to do just enough to win. The 6-6 Seattle Seahawks go into Santa Clara to take on the 9-3 San Francisco
49ers. It's not even close.
Bang Bang Niner gang. Seahawks slowly are done in this division. Probably slowly done in the wild card too. The 6-6 Buffalo Bills go into Arrowhead to take on the 8-4 Kansas City Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Yeah, it's not close. It is not close at all. How about them Chiefs? The 6-6 Denver Broncos go into SoFi to take on the 5-7 Los Angeles Chargers.
Broncos.
Yeah. Russ is going to want to get right after last week. The Chargers, they're just not good. 6-0. You put up 6 against the Patriots? That's it? Are you kidding me? They're going to want to get right, but I don't think they're going to be able to. 2 ships passing in the night. Broncos take this one home. Your Sunday night special, the 10-2 Eagles go into Jerry World to take on the 9-3 Cowboys. Winner gets the division lead.
Eagles.
I can't believe I'm going to do this. How about them Cowboys? Oh my God. I felt dirty saying it. Like I feel like I have to go rinse my mouth out with soap. But if the Cowboys can somehow, if Micah Parsons in particular, can somehow punch the Eagles in the mouth early, they can definitely take this game. Right? We know how talented, or allegedly talented, the Cowboys are on offense. The defense needs to show up and punch the Eagles in the mouth. And we have a duo of Monday Night Delights, both kicking off at the same time. So pick your game accordingly. 8:15 on ESPN. The 4-8 Tennessee Titans go into Miami to take on the 9-3 Miami Dolphins.
I'm gonna take the Dolphins.
Yeah. Over under 150 yards for Tyreek Hill.
Oh, under.
Dolphins take this one pretty handily. Yeah, it's not even going to be close. Not even going to be close. Switch over to ESPN. 8:15. The 6-6 Green Bay Packers go into MetLife to take on the 4-8 New York Football Giants.
Green Bay.
Green Bay did get a little lucky with the non-pass interference call on MVS, and a win's a win. So they're coming in with some confidence. They're coming in hot. The Giants, before the bye, had won 2 in a row. Fuck it. I'm going to take the Giants. Why not? They're not that far off. It's not that far-fetched that Tommy DeVito can pull this one out. Particularly, the defense will pull this out. I can see Adoree Jackson picking Mr. Love a couple times. Teams on a bye this week, the Cardinals and the Commies. So adjust your fantasy rosters accordingly. Why you would have any of these players, I don't know. But adjust your rosters accordingly.
Hey, Robinson is number 5 is as far as running backs are concerned.
Fine, Brian Robinson.
Half point PPR.
Fine, I'll give you Brian Robinson. Not even Terry McLaurin, Mr. 0 catches, 0 yards.
0 catches. He just got some. He's just running cardio.
He got his cardio. So with the exception of Brian Robinson, adjust your fantasy rosters accordingly.
Thanks for listening to this episode of our podcast. If you like what you heard and want to hear more, be sure to like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. Rate us 5 stars, leave us a review, turn on subscription notifications, and tell your friends. Spread the word, spread it wide.